folks. Flying solo tonight. My co-pilot's going back to work. So I can't fix anything, so we'll just see how it goes. Last time I saw you, could have been Christmas Eve, could have been someone's birthday, could have been make-believe. For all I know, could have been make-believe. The last time I saw you, you had the room upstairs. I never knew for certain what went on up there. No one ever did know what went on up there. Of course you had that boyfriend with the Chevrolet. He never met Will Rogers, I'd be willing to say. It's safe to say he never met Will Rogers. Guess it must have been 1,000 years since I changed my number. Does it mean a thing when the phone don't ring and I don't call back? Can't help but wonder sometimes. I never got to know you like I wanted to. You never seemed to notice how I looked at you. For all I know, you never even noticed. Now the crowd's all scattered to here and yon. Everybody graduated or they just moved on. For all I know, they just moved on. I guess it must have been 1,000 years since I lost your number. Gonna rest my soul by this fish in the hole. Gonna watch that pole till my float goes under. The last time I saw you, could have been Christmas Eve, could have been someone's birthday, could have been make-believe. For all I know, could have been make-believe. For all I know, could have been make-believe. Yeah, my dogs are all freaked out. They got the post-pandemic separation anxiety from like dogs will get these days. The skies are taller in Louisiana. The skies are wider in New Mexico. The skies in Texas kind of split the difference. It don't suit me no matter where I go. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. river runs east out of West Virginia. Rivers run west down in Tennessee. The river runs north out of South Dakota. None of that makes a damn to me. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. You ask me where I'm coming from, I'm not sure I can say. You ask me where I'm headed, I'll just grin. Don't ask too many questions, I'll be coming back to stay. You know not to ask me where I've been. So I'm looking up at a constellation, looking down at the frozen ground, looking out for all my interests, looking in just brings me down. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. You know I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. Oh yeah, I better do this. Since I'm such a Luddite here, I don't know how to post things on YouTube. I'm gonna do this. This goes all across the formats. You might want to take a screenshot here. This is the tipping info here. I'll try to hold it steady. It's what you call the old-fashioned hee-haw method. This is how Junior Samples would advertise his used car lot. Dial BR549. That's BR549. Because back in those days, a lot of rural and small town phone exchanges had it rigged up so you only had to dial 5 characters, just the last character of the prefix, and the other 4, which saved us a lot of time back when the phones were rotary dial and you had to wait for those zeros to come all the way back around. Circles and I'm chasing my tail, carving my initials with a rusty nail, betraying my intentions. Man, it happens without fail. You'd have thought that I'd know better by now. Some dark secret I keep bottled up inside, or just some minuscule transgression I shouldn't have tried to hide. It's not the size that matters, it's deceit she can't abide. You'd have thought that I'd know better by now. And of course she knows, 'cause I can't fool her, and I know she knows, 'cause she don't fool me. And she knows, I know she knows, and we might discuss it eventually, when the pressure builds till it blows the seals all out from in between. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. You'd have thought that we'd know better. You'd have thought we'd understand. Through all the smoke and mirrors, I guess we do the best we can. Hiding out, without a doubt, it's getting out of hand. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. And I've seen the phantoms hiding in the shadows in her eyes. It's not that I'm not threatened, it's just that I'm not surprised. Good for the gander, said the old folks, but they lied. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. Now they circle up the wagons, professing deep dismay that we know all the words they just can't bring themselves to say. There's so much they never tell you, there's so much they hide away. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. You'd have thought that we'd know better. You'd have thought we'd understand. Through all the smoke and mirrors, I guess we do the best we can. Hiding out, without a doubt, it's getting out of hand. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. You'd have thought that we'd know better by now. Mikey, knock it off. Sit down. Mikey likes to make a nest, and sometimes he knocks into the guitars while he's doing that. Oh, quit looking so sheepish. It's okay, buddy. It's all right. Don't bite the hand that pets you. Yeah, well. This song here I stole from a Wendell Berry short story. He's more than just a decent man, best friend I ever had. When you're shooting at a coffee can, 38 don't kick that bad, but it kicks right through my bones every second of every day, clacking by like cobblestones under broken wheels. And if the truth be known, I wasn't doing that well. I wasn't paying attention. I brought it on myself. I blamed it on the gods that seemed to smile on everybody else. I got the inside out, didn't know what was real. My fields are empty now. My ground won't take the plow. It's washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. I took the pistol off the wall, Somebody hollered, put it back. Sit down, Dad, before you fall down. You got no earthly use for that. But I slipped out the kitchen door, saddled up the swayback mule, cinched her tight and swung on board, rode off like a drunken fool. I rode right on off the world, just like it never mattered none. There wasn't nothing but me and the hurt and the biting cold and the heft of that gun. In the pocket of a sheepskin coat, moonlight in a madman's eye. For the unfairness of it all, surely something had to die. My fields are empty now, my ground won't take the plow. It's washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. Came out in the lantern light, his face in the flash was the last I saw of the world when it was still right. I didn't watch him fall. I knew I'd hit him good, twice in the chest without a thought. Turned the mule towards the county seat, like I knew I ought. My fields are empty now, my ground won't take the plow. Washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. Lola comes to visit. There's just nothing I can say. We sit here of an afternoon till it's time for her to go away. She rides home on that same mule that brought me to this place. Don't know how she even stands to look upon her daddy's face. He's more than just a decent man, best friend I ever had. When you're shooting that coffee can, 38 don't kick that bad. Well, she woke up mad, she's trying to pick a fight. Got a phone to my ear, cause I'm trying to book a flight. And she's crazy as a goddamn loon. And the airline's drowning in the belly of the beast. And they're all bogged down from the weather in the east. And we're not going anywhere soon. And it's 30 degrees on the Emerald Coast. I spilt my coffee and I burnt my toast. And the rent car's sitting on a flat. The internet's down and they don't know why, and I damn near made the desk clerk cry, and there wasn't any reason for that. She's camped in the shower, she won't come out. I don't have a clue what that's about, we'll just have to wait and see. Can't get online to check the bank. Twitter's on fire, my stock's all tanked. But what's really getting to me is I keep losing my glasses. 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 Georgia C license, code B restriction. Can't drive unless I got my specs on. Double negatives, proper diction in this North Florida redneck lexicon. Ain't nothing but Fox News fiction on. Nobody's showing the game I'm betting on. How they gonna build a wall with no Mexicans anyway? Honeymoon's over, less than enchanted. Gonna be driving back to Atlanta. She don't like the freeway, so we're going scenic. Apalachicola and points in between. Patches of fog on up to Sop Shoppy. 10-4 driver, we good and gone. Copy, we'll get home tonight or there's gonna be hell to pay. Roadside stand selling Tupelo honey. You take your jar and leave them the money. That's how they do it down here. But it's cold and they're not selling today. She'd just break a jar on my head anyway, 'cause it's my fault we got such a damn late start. I was doing my part for my art. I kept losing my glasses. I kept losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. Made the exit and turned up Ponce, and I'll be damned if I know what she wants, but we gotta get something to eat. Majestic Diner's our best chance. Pork chop and eggs ought to save the romance. It's maybe a mile up the street. My daddy told me if you got any sense, better feed the woman. Many years hence, I know what he meant. I got me a plan, but I can't read the menu, 'cause damn, I keep losing my glasses. 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 Moving on through the cowpunk section. Frame's a little high, maybe. I got a cup of black coffee so I don't get lazy. I got a rattle in the dashboard driving me crazy. And if I hit it with my fist, it'll quit for a little while. Gonna have to stop and take a piss and another mile. Headed into town, gonna meet you at the Mercantile. Take you to the Sonic, get you grinning like a crocodile. I got a hole in the floorboard sucking in fumes. I leave the hitchhiker standing 'cause I haven't got room. Well, he looked kind of scary, so I didn't like him anyway. Could have been a con from a state prison runaway anyway. Probably hadn't showered in a couple days. No one but a fool would have given him the time of day. Just listen close, I'll tell you how I feel. You need to know, so I'll talk slow. I always keep it real. I see the red light blinking in the middle of town, but I don't see a car parked anywhere around. And I'm smoking in the town like a Molotov cocktail rag in the gas cap flapping loose and never fell cell phones down because they didn't get to check a mail. How am I gonna find you now? How am I gonna find you now? I remember when I met you, I was in love in one fell swoop. You had a blade in your pocket and a rag in your belt loop. Guys are hovering around the bar like gulls on the ocean at the end of your shift. Just in case you got the notion, watch you washing all the glassware, poetry in motion. I'd have roped the moon for you. How am I gonna find you now? How am I gonna find you now? Just listen close, I'll tell you how I feel. You need to know, so I'll talk slow. I won't let go of this obsessive zeal. I got a mad coming on, it's gonna be dreadful. And I'm washing down my blood pressure pill with a Red Bull. Hit the city limit sign and a blind MC in red unirole tire on the right rear floor shred. You ought to see the X-rated scene running in my head, big as a baby's arm. How am I gonna find you now? How am I gonna find you now? New Mexico's lost on the back streets of Austin. Carolina keeps all her thoughts to herself. Tennessee's tight and he will not stop talking. Somebody shush him, for I have to myself. Wrote that verse for the kids, but I never did sing it. I filed it away and forgot it in time. My old guitar sits in the back bedroom closet next to the shotgun I got when I was 9. And if I had any sense, I'd be way across the Whitestone. I might as well sit here a while before I start. So when the 5:30 rush hits the Cross Island Parkway, it's not for the squeamish or the gentle of heart. Yeah, I'd be stuck on the bridge in the right lane at sunset, watching the boats with their snowy white sails, watching the sun sinking over the projects, laundry hung out off the balcony rails. And where are you now, my long secret love? Where have you gone in your glamorous life? Where are you now as the moon comes a-rising? Are you somebody's love? Are you somebody's wife? These are the best days. These are the best days. Y'all put your money away. I got the round. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. I don't know what goes on in those crumbling brick buildings on the same planet in a whole nother world. I got a bay boat and a 401k, 2 cars in the driveway, 2 boys and a girl. Doesn't seem like that long since we came up from Tulsa. Been here 6 years and most likely will stay. The company's not bad as the companies go. They still got the health plan and they're raising my pay. And the kids all play soccer like nobody's business. My grandmother says we're just letting them fall through. They don't go to church and we're not gonna make them. They all drop their R's like the Islanders do. These are the best days. These are the best days. You boys put your money away. I got the round. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on Long Island Sound. I remember her singing from that dusty old hymnal. Smelt like tobacco from Granddaddy's pipe. That old rugged cross till she shook down the shingles. You never heard such a noise in your life. I had a tire run low, so I dug through the glove box. I needed the manual to locate the jack. Found a couple old picks, a 20 gauge shot shell left from a dove hunt a couple years back. These are the best days. These are the best days. Y'all put your money away. I got the round. Here's to all you strangers, the Mets and the Rangers. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. Long may we thrive on the Long Island Sound. New Mexico's lost on the back streets of Austin. Carolina keeps all her thoughts to herself. Now remember, folks, dial BR 549. That's BR 549. Take a minute to remember this. I was trying not to play this song, but that's what goes in the set here. Steve Earle wrote it. I was trying not to play it because I have a hard time remembering it. But I couldn't get it out of my head. Living in a city of immigrants, don't need to go out traveling. Open the door and the world walks in. Living in a city of immigrants, living in a city that never sleeps. Heart keeping time to 1,000 beats, singing in languages I can't speak. Living in a city of immigrants, city of black, city of white, city of light, city of innocence, city of stone, city of steel, city of wheels, constantly spinning. Living in a city where the dreams of man reach up and touch the sky and then tumble back down to earth again. Living in a city of immigrants. Living in a city where the streets are paved with good intentions and a people's faith in the sacred promise the statue made. Living in a city of immigrants. Living in a city of city of sweat, city of tears, city of prayers, city of immigrants, city of bone, city of skin, city of pain, city of immigrants. Every daughter, every son, everyone is everyone. All of us are immigrants, all of us. Living in a city of immigrants. River rolls out and the sea flows in, washes away nearly all of my sins. Living in a city of immigrants. City of black, city of white, city of light. Living in a city of immigrants, city of stone, city of steel, city of wheels, city of immigrants. Mikey out there is he's an immigrant from Houston. It's a rescue dog from one of the hurricanes. Almost lost a baritone guitar. It keeled over to starboard. We got an operation going on. You don't have to trouble me and you. The country boys will do the fighting. Now that fighting's all a country boy can do. We got a handle on it this time. No one's gonna tell us we were wrong. We won't let the cameras near the fight. That way we won't have another Vietnam. No one knows, 'cause no one sees. No one cares, 'cause no one knows. No one knows, 'cause no one sees it on TV. She works a checkpoint in the city, choking on the gravel, dust, and smog. She knows not to stop the black Suburban. Those guys will run you down just like a dog. The KBR man knows her trailer. He's a hipster to some recon that he's found. Says he'll be dropping by for a late inspection, and there'd best not be no soldier boy around. No one knows, 'cause no one sees. No one cares, 'cause no one knows. No one knows, 'cause no one sees it on TV. Don't they look just like on SEAL Team? Lord, don't they look the best when we trot them out at halftime or the 7th inning stretch? They stand up in those uniforms and help us sell the show, dying by their own hands for reasons we don't know. We got an operation going on. Don't have to trouble you and me. KBR man cooks a T-bone. The soldiers choking down an MRE. And us, we just go on about our business. Drop the kids off at the mall. Play the Black Ops on the laptop. Don't make too big a fuss about it all. No one knows, 'cause no one sees. No one cares, 'cause no one knows. No one knows, 'cause no one sees. No one cares, 'cause no one knows. No one knows, 'cause no one sees it on TV. We got an operation going on. Yeah, that Tennyson poem keeps coming to mind from the point of view of the Light Brigade. Ours is not to question why, ours is but to do or die. I guess maybe that's the soldier's point of view, but ours, the citizens, ours is to question why. And I don't know why we have people in harm's way. There could be a reason for it. Could be a valid reason. But nobody's explained it to us adequately, in my opinion. And part of that's because we don't ask. Need to call up the senators and the congressmen and the president and everybody and say, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And I'm as guilty of not doing that as anybody else. Down in Piedras Negras, you gotta watch yourself. There's a whole lot of hungry people looking to share some wealth. And when the oil feels busted and the peso takes a dive, stay off of the side streets if you wanna come back alive. No me gusta nada, yo no quiero ver. Once I get across this river, never gonna go back there. I'm staying on the safe side. Staying on the safe side. And at the base of the bar stool, there's a drain in the floor. You better not go in there if you don't know what that's for. There's no place to take your lady, she'll get the evil eye. Sizing up the prospects, sharpening up their knives. No me gusta nada, yo no quiero ver. Once I get across this river, I'm never gonna go back there. I'm staying on the safe side. I'm staying on the safe side. Yo no busco nada, I'm just standing here, minding my own business, gonna get back out of here. And up in San Antonio, all the pretty people know we better stay off the west side where the black tar flows. We hide in the sheltered enclaves up around Olmos Park. We got our own policemen, we can stay out way past dark. And back down in Piedras Negras, children play with dirt. We keep our pistols loaded so we won't get hurt. No importa nadie, it's always been that way. It's never gonna get no different as long as we got our say. We stay on the safe side. We stay on the safe side. No importa nadie, it's always been that way. Never gonna get no different as long as we got our say. We stay on the safe side. We stay on the safe side. We stay on the safe side. Must be something bad. Carson's even going outside. She's usually the cheerleader. She stands behind the glass door and barks. I guess we knew the cards were stacked. Started out the best of friends. We beat that highway till it quit beating back. Didn't mean much in the end. Some you win, some you lose, some you throw away. We headed south across those Colorado plains, just as empty as the day. And we looked around at all we saw, and all we'd hoped to see. Looking out through the bugs on the windshield, somebody said to me, no more buffalo. Blue skies are open road. No more rodeo, no more noise. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. Don't chase that carrot till it makes you sick. what you think you're gonna prove. Just let it dangle till it falls off the stick. That's when you make your move. Don't go chasing after shooting stars, trying to make yourself a name. You could joust at windmills with that old Fender guitar, probably do about the same. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rodeo for these old boys. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. Never thought they'd ever doubt my words. I guess they were just too tired to care. I'd point to the horizon, to the dust of the herds, still hovering in the air. If somebody said it ain't any such, you wish so hard, man, you're scaring me. 'Cause those are combines kicking up that dust. But you can see what you want to see. Go on chasing after what used to be there. Top that rise and face the pain. But man, they were here, I swear. Not just these bleaching bones stretching across the plain. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rock and roll as we all know it. Take my Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. No more buffalo, blue skies are open road. No more rock and roll for this old boy. Take this Cadillac, park it out and back. Mama's calling, put away the toys. That's right. That's about right. She gets a little restless in the spring. She might follow the lines you sing. Bullshit though they are, sometimes that's just the thing. If delivered with panache and a certain grace, fingertips on satin lace, cutting cards and quoting Proust, whatever turns a wild mare loose. She gets a little restless now and then. She feels the changes in the wind. Way down deep where I can't see, she can get clean away from me with a sidestep and a subtle shift and the turning of a key. Locks me out and lets me drift. She'll come back if I let her be. She'll come back if I let her be. And you know I'm just a little down tonight. I'm just a little down. little messed up is all I'm saying. Just a little down tonight, I'm just a little down, but I believe I'll make it. Believe I'll make it. She gets a little restless, I can tell. She goes back up inside her shell, and the conversation slows to a stop, and I might as well be out alone on the highway way off in the Utah sage, waving to the railroad crew. That's when I get restless too. And you know I'm just a little down tonight, I'm just a little down. A little messed up is all I'm saying. Just a little down tonight, I'm just a little down, but I believe I'll make it. Believe I'll make it. She gets a little restless in the spring. She might follow the lines you sing. Bullshit though they are, sometimes that's just the thing. Well, thanks for coming out, folks. And hope it went all right. I think now that we're all vaccinated, I can allow technicians into the house and get the fastest possible internet one can get in Caldwell County. Right now I have the second fastest, and stuff still don't work half the time, so I'll just let them bleed me dry like a good American, huh? Once more with feeling. Dial BR 549. Get you a screenshot of that there. Here, I'll move my hand. That's my tipping info, in case it matters. Kind of in it for the sport these days, anyway. I never did have a 5-character phone number myself, but I do come from the time when you didn't have to dial the area code, and the numbers had letters in them. I think my first phone number was JA83137, but everybody called it Jackson 8 there in Houston. Jackson 83137. Yeah. But in my dad's hometown, you could just dial 4 before the other digits, and because the prefix was 574, and you just dial 4 and whatever. Anyway, enough nostalgia. Thanks for coming out, folks, and I hope you come back. I'll be here Sunday. Hear the trucks on the highway and the ticking of the clocks. There's a ghost of a moon in the afternoon. Bullet holes in the mailbox. Bullet holes in the mailbox. Keyholes in my mind. Too long in the wasteland. Too long in the wasteland and falling behind. She said, won't you come see me when the sun goes down? It'll be just like the old days when I used to let you hang around. Well, I don't know, I might not speak the language anymore. Too long in the wasteland, too long in the wasteland, will close some doors. The people in the village watch their children play. At the sight of a stranger, they call the kids away. Just leave that man alone, I hear the mother say. Too long in the wasteland, too long in the wasteland's what made him that way. Well, I hadn't intended to bend the rules, but whiskey don't make liars, it just makes fools. So I didn't mean to say it, but I meant what I said. Too long in the wasteland, too long in the wasteland must have gone to my head. Jet trail in the sunset, a long way away, cutting across the horizon at the edge of the day. It calls out to me, come fly away. But I've been too long in the wasteland, too long in the wasteland, I believe I'll have to stay. Too long in the wasteland, too long in the wasteland, gonna have to stay. Well, thank you. Till next time.